On the news tonight, FCT Minister commends enforcement team for effective implementation of presidential directive against COVID-19. Correspondent examines outlook of some essential commodity markets within the city center. And 1,953 benefits from federal government's cash transfer program in Kwali.
Hello there, it's a beautiful evening. Thank you for joining us on the news desk of NTA Channel 5 Abuja at 7 o'clock. My name is Tessie Omeri. For the prompt implementation of the presidential directive on the lockdown of the nation's capital against COVID-19, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Muhammad Musa Bello, has commended the enforcement team and urged them not to relent in carrying out the directive. The minister gave the commendation when he inspected the team at the Eagle Square in Abuja. Shuaibu Onoze Yakubu has details.
Visibly happy with the compliance level of the lockdown of the nation's capital, in line with the presidential directive, FCT Minister Muhammad Musa Bello applauded the enforcement team for their commitment to duty so far, which he described as national call to service.
On behalf of the FCT administration, I thank you for all the good work you are doing. You have been partners in progress with us in all our various enforcement teams. And I came here today specifically with the Commissioner of Police FCT so that I can also thank you. Thank you. To say you are doing a very good job. The city of Abuja depends on you all to protect all the citizens of Abuja. And by the grace of God, God will reward you abundantly and will also take good care of you.
The minister also inspected Karu General Hospital, where bed spaces are being prepared to serve as one of the isolation centers in the territory. Shuaibu Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
And now to some situation reports. To ease the ordeal of citizens during the 14-day lockdown, the federal government allowed uninterrupted availability of essential goods, such as food items and medical supplies. Mariam George Jitubo visited some essential commodity markets in the city center for a situation report.
Research reveals that the survival of millions of people depends on the availability of food items and medical supplies. Hence, to cushion the unforeseen circumstances that could arise from the lockdown as the country battles to contain the deadly coronavirus, some essential commodity sellers opened up their shops to make these products available to FCT residents.
So people will come in, take mineral, bread, biscuits, and for keeping them at home. You know, some of them might not have food stuff, but with this coming, picking one thing, and the thing is helping them.
Market is moving smoothly. Besides the transportation, that's not any challenge.
So how is your work going?
It's moving well, we thank God.
Because you know, say nobody can buy fruit, may keep on for house for 1 week or 2 weeks. You know, say you can support it. That's why me too come out at the seller small support. Many people come help me buy. Just that is the problem.
Okay, is it expensive?
No, it's not expensive. Just at the seller like normal price.
However, some popular shopping spots were locked down. At some places visited, the traders were strictly adhering to one of the precautionary measures against COVID-19.
Tell us what you are doing.
By and large, the situation in the city shows strict compliance to the stay-at-home directive as the city looked virtually empty. Mariam George Jitubo, NTA News.
In this next report, Hadiza Godwin Ebune, who monitored compliance with the presidential lockdown order from Kwali Area Council, reports that activities in the area is on low side as most businesses and offices are closed due to the lockdown directive.
Of compliance with the lockdown directive of the president to contain COVID-19, many shops and businesses were not open for operation as residents stayed at home. Only those on essential services and food vendors were seen carrying out their operations.
A committee was set up for us to make sure that there is total compliance with the directive of the Mr. President.
Some residents say although there was not enough time to prepare them for the lockdown, the directive is apt as most of the ravaging virus.
The government needs to come to at least the masses' aid, because something needs to be done. Because if care is not taken, the masses will die of hunger instead of the disease.
Since I was born, there's no disease that ever come that have destroyed many things in Nigeria like this. So in Kwali Area Council, things are not being easy. In Kwali, no movement. Most of the shops in Kwali has been locked.
The Kwali Expressway is a major link leading to the southern, east and western parts of the country, and it has been shut down to these heavy-duty trucks for whatever reason they may be traveling for. Hadiza Godwin Ebuni, NTA News.
Many thanks, Hadiza. More on the situation reports, we go to Papi. Residents of Papi of the FCT seem to be oblivious of the federal government's lockdown order, as residents were seen carrying on with their activities as any other day. Rosemary Moltler Bilal reports, or who visited the hilltop settlement of Papi, has more.
The movement and busy situation in Papier Market is out of the ordinary. Everyone here claims to be buying one thing or the other for their essential needs.
Hungry they kill us, that's why we come out. We don't stay for us yesterday and today. No way, hungry, everybody complain.
If people they work out, some of them carry 15 or 100 and you go see, you go chop food, they
We are just crying hungry, oh. And we are making business, selling things to manage to support our life with our children. And they say no going out for cholera virus. We didn't know how to do.
According to the resident, staying at home did not go well with them. Despite the presence of security operatives to ensure compliance, the situation is not different, as the police on duty seems to be overwhelmed. They spoke off camera that the people are not cooperating.
Somebody told me that there is movement all over Pape, and I decided to come out to come and see for myself. It's bubbling. There's nothing like people are not even observing the rules and regulations.
Some residents who understood the issue on ground want strict enforcement of the lockdown order in Pape generally to curtail the movement of people as a measure against COVID-19 pandemic. Rosemary Maltelen Bilal, NTA News.
Meanwhile, towards combating the dreaded COVID-19 pandemic, the FCT Public Health Department embarked on sensitization of the public, especially residents of Mpapi, on the dangers of the disease and how best to protect themselves against the virus. Ifeanyi Ezumba has details.
I will wet my hands first. This is the water that we are using at home. After wetting my hands, I will apply soap. Palm to palm like this first. Palm to palm.
That was some staff of the FCT Public Health Department at Papi educating residents on hand washing and use of hand sanitizer to protect themselves and family against coronavirus. The head of risk communication, FCT Public Health Sensitization, Howard Suleiman, said they are using the opportunity of the lockdown to meet with the chief of Papi so that he can assist to educate his people more on the dangers of COVID-19 and the need to stay protected.
From what we are seeing in Papi, we still have a lot of work to do, just like we have urged the chief that he should please help to cascade to his people, that he should try to mention that social distance and maintain the hand wash and covering of mouth and nose.
Englishman says prevention is better than cure, and at least the lecture which have already received from the authorities, and of course we have to abide it, because if we abide the rules and regulations, all these things that everybody is caring of course there's no how that we have an easy contact with any other person.
Meanwhile, there was a bit of traffic jam at the military checkpoint around Nyanya Maraba axis this morning due to the military check of vehicles moving towards the city center. Some Okada riders and hawkers were also seen going about their daily business. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Ezumba, NTA News.
The federal government has commenced payment of the 20,000 naira each to about 5,000 beneficiaries of its conditional cash transfer program in Kwali Area Council. Minister for Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Umar Farouk, who flagged off the disbursement, reiterated federal government's resolve to cater for the vulnerable, especially with the COVID-19 lockdown directive. Hawa Gimba has details.
In line with President Muhammadu Buhari's plan to help vulnerable Nigerians to cope with the lockdown order over the coronavirus pandemic in the country, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Umar Farouk says, with the current situation in the country and the FCT, the cash palliative will go a long way to support the families in their daily lives.
Over 1 million across the country, and for the FCT, this particular local government council, we are giving out to about over 5,000 households. Now that we have these restrictions, Mr. President has directed we give 2 months advance payment.
Chairman, Kwali Area Council, Danla Dijia, applauded the federal government's gesture for the initiative.
Gladden my heart for such gestures to happen in my domain.
National cash transfer, Dr. Temitokwe Shikaye elaborated on the mandate's commitment and the program.
The state must establish its office because it is the state office that is implementing. We are just giving directions, guidance, and supervision. When there is no state office, we cannot do the transfer.
2019, from that time, we have already started coaching and mentoring. We encourage them to form groups, savings groups like Adashi, and then we inform them to also contribute in their groups depending on what they have agreed within their groups.
32-year-old Nato Muhammad, among other beneficiaries, expressed delight over the gesture.
I'm so happy. I will appreciate him by thanking him.
The payment of the conditional cash transfer is for the month of January through April 2020, a commitment the federal government is keeping as part of its promise to the less privileged Nigerians over the years. Hawa Gimba, NTA News.
The Nigerian Red Cross Society has trained and mobilized 100 volunteers in Lagos and Ogun State for intensive mass mobilization to create awareness on preventive measures. Secretary General, Nigerian Red Cross Society National Headquarters, Abubakar Kande, said this at a media briefing in Abuja. Chidimma Anson Agomo has details.
Briefing the media, Secretary General, Nigerian Red Cross Society, National Headquarters, Abubakar Kande noted that Nigerian Red Cross Society had placed over 1 million volunteers on alert following the increase of confirmed cases of COVID-19 globally and in Nigeria, of which there is an urgent need to scale up fight to stop the spread and further damage.
There is an urgent need to scale up the emergency response in all affected states and FCT, and of course neighboring states. This is not the time to trade blames, but a time for everyone to come together. No one is safe and everyone is at risk as far as this situation is concerned.
While commending the efforts of the federal and state governments and philanthropies in tackling the COVID-19 pandemic, he called on donor agencies, international agencies, well-spirited Nigerians to partner with the Nigerian Red Cross Society to scale up the fight against COVID-19 disease.
The Nigerian Society, as an auxiliary to the government, will continue to work closely with the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, the Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, the National Emergency Management Agency, Federal Ministry of Health, and other key stakeholders in this fight. And of course, we are also collaborating with UN agencies.
The Nigerian Red Cross Society strongly advised that all Nigerians and other nationals should always adhere strictly to government guidelines. Chidiman Sina Gomo, NTA News.
Can you imagine? Hayya kai kara na gidan sarki?
Har yanzu mutuna kan waya. Waziri.
To,
Jamila, we've heard your husband's complaint. Saboda haka, ke yanzu Ja'ira me zaki gaya mana da saboda ki kare kanki?
Ranka dade, bari kai magana da chief witness.
You even complain that she doesn't perform her wifely duties. Yet you have 7 children in 7 years. Is it a spirit that gave birth to those children?
Mama, is that you?
The guilty are afraid. I know everything that goes on in that house. I am the groom's mother.
Lo Amibo, sabulin ki biyan da caji da kai kiran ko ni layin sadarwa. Yi cajin lokacin maganar da star 555 star lambar katin sai kuma hash.
Yeah, please don't waste too much of your credit.
Nonsense. I buy K Kabani credit from Glow.
Glow Unlimited.
On sports, the federal government has expressed sadness over the sudden death of Nigerian gold medalist powerlifter Ndidi Nwosu, as former Olympic Marseille president Papa Diop dies of coronavirus contamination. These and more with Abdullahi Ajia on Sports Brief.
Nigerian wrestling champion and world #1 Odunayo Adekunroye has joined her voice to the safety measures against the spread of COVID-19, urging Nigerians to adhere to all instructions from the World Health Organization and the federal government of Nigeria on how to defeat the coronavirus, including the lockdown directive. In an emotional video making round in the social media, she urged the populace not to panic but support the combat efforts. Ndidi Nwosu, a powerlifter, represented Nigeria excellently at different international competitions, winning gold medal at the 2016 Paralympic Games in Rio de Janeiro and 2018 Commonwealth Games. Youth and Sports Development Mr. Sunday Dari expressed his deepest condolences and sympathy with the family of the iconic heavyweight powerlifter. A family source confirmed the death of Pape Diop, which was also provided by Senegal's RTS channel. Diop, 68, was hospitalized in Dakar with respiratory problems. The former journalist and players agent, Diop chaired the French club between 2005 and 2009. He served on the coaching staff that led the club to French championship title in 2010 after 17 years in line. With a sports brief, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
And that concludes the English version of the news. Before we go, remember, regular washing of hands and the use of sanitizer can prevent all infectious disease, including coronavirus COVID-19. Stay with us for the translations in other languages. Good evening.
Agbaje shaje wo wona bigu jagbedai wana ba sheba bedai wo mo press sufa yuba wona agwa na ba ye gai tetin aivi yikin tukoda nge bagbato ge ala kinzina wianya gu ntu nyasa nkwai aguma afi nyasa ye apata labo nai nasaraga COVID-19 kinzina minister Mohammed Musa Bello wala zaya na pandala bana zako luko na de na fo mai aza mbata yele ba fi gwamnati bagbatun wa ga nga ba hitulo shako kuce ba himbatilo ngachai shabon ze yakubu wada nga minister ebe dabe ko ni sanu wo be yi wo dabe ba nga kinzina ayefo baba wa godo we nga minister we la lo karo we ka ashigbe jin atete jin ba we anyasa shigbe jin ba we nkaro na ko kigi kwa zan ya sai ko yin abuba ntuge gwamnati kwa che aza ajiye shiya na anyi a wace anyi gwamnati bagbatu sun na tutnishin sasafi ina fi mpuami nya aye gwamnati kwada nga anya kun na do na ashigba kun ba da ba mi ba kun ba nya Marian George dubo wada nge we kuje inge sawa bele shabayi na jin ko jin ba o kuje inge aya ji kun da do na ashigba kun jin ba jin ko na do na ashigba kun ba kun aya she ko kun che ntige kawe aje za ko ta mi na ya ji bado na shigba yin anabaja su da in ga gwamnati in la ya mashin a yiwe ganya in kwali gwamnati bibi in ki zai da ko ga aza in ga dubo shi ba ko ni zakai kwa balo aza in ku mashin bwa in lo in ga dubo mai kana ce to taji chwa mai in ce to shi nu ce ta in haye in kwali gwamnati bibi minister aza abashin shi ya na do na za mashin atati shi ya in ga Sadiya Umar Faruk wani ga babbatu aya a yiwe ga hawajin ba wada inga gwamnati gi ko shi tete fya ko yi ko vi e kin to da nge Muhammadu Buhari bada babbatu no waga inga ma azashi fi na shi ge ko yi agaba a yiwe ko yi to yi ku shi fi ko ba su da ya ba yi fi sai su in she kwa su yi beje anaba gido
Jama'a barkamu da warhaka ga fasarar takaitaccen labarai mai karantawa Shaibu Onozo Yakubu. Ministan birnin tarayya Abuja Muhammad Musa Bello ya yaba da kokari da jami'an tsaro ke yi wajen aiki da umarnin shugaban kasa Muhammadu Buhari na hana fitowar jama'a na kwanaki 14 cikin birnin. Ministan ya yi wannan yabawa ne a lokacin da ya ziyarci dandalin Eagle Square inda aka jibge jami'an tsaron. Ministan wanda ya yi wannan ziyara tare da kwamishinan 'yan sandan Abuja Bala Chiroma ya ce hazaka da jami'an suka nuna har zuwa yanzu ya yi sanadiyar mai da titunan Abuja wayan, alamu da ke nuna cewa ana bin dokan shugaban kasan cikin birnin. Domin kawo sauki ga rayuwar jama'a mazaunan Abuja, gwamnatin tarayya ta ba da izinin cewa masu sai da kayayyakin abinci da magunguna su ci gaba da sana'arsu duk da dokan hana fitowar jama'a. Akan haka ne wakiliyarmu Maryam George Jitubo ta ziyarci waɗansu shagunan abinci da na magunguna inda ta kawo labarin cewa masu shagunan na cin karansu ba babbaka ko da yake suna bin dokunnuwa da sauran dokokin. Gwamnatin tarayyan ta fara biyan naira 20,000 ga jama'a. Ministan inganta rayuwar jama'a Sadiya Umar Faruk ce ta kaddamar da wannan tallafi a karamar hukumar Kwali wanda aka yi wa take a turanci da conditional cash transfer, inda ta sha alwashin cewa gwamnati tarayya za ta kula da marasa galiwa musamman a wannan lokaci da ake fama da cutar coronavirus. Jama'a abu da ya sauka kenan, mu kwana lahiya.
Ndewo na oge eruola maka akụkọ ụwa. Aha m bụ Chisom Soniwoke Afọ. Ka anyị gaa n'iru. Onye ọchị na-elekọta ọchịchị obodo FCT Mohammed Musa Bello ekelela ndị ọrụ nche dị iche iche bụ ndị ọrụ ha bụ ịhụ na ndị bi n'obodo a rubere isi n'iwu nke mkpochi obodo bụ nke onye isi ala nyere. Shoaib Onozo Yakubu webatara anya akụkọ ma kwuo na onye ọchịchị a kwuru nke a n'oge ọ na-eleba anya n'ụzọ ndị otu a si arụ ọrụ n'oge Eagle Square dị n'Abuja. Na mbọ ọchịchị ala Naịjirịa iji nye ndị bi n'ala aka inweta ihe ndị ha chọrọ n'oge mkpọchi nke mkpụrụ ụbọchị 14 nke ọrịa COVID-19, ọchịchị obodo a bụ Naịjirịa agbalala ịhụ na a hapụrụ ndị nọ n'ọrụ ndị dị mkpa, ndị dị ka ndị na-eri ihe oriri na ndị ọrụ ahụike dị iche iche. Mariam Jibuto kwuru na o lebara anya ịhụ na ndị ahịa nọ na-ere ahịa ebe ahụrụ ụfọdụ ụlọ ahịa bụ nke akpọchiri akpọchi. Ego nke 10,000 naira abụọ nye mmadụ ruru 5,000 bụ nke ndị nke ohi a rure n'obodo Kwali dị n'Abuja. Onye ọrụ anyị Hawa Gemba kwuru na onye ọchị na-elekọta ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka ọdịmma mmadụ na nhazi nke nsogbu rutere bụ Sadia Umar Faruk kwuru nke a n'oge ọ na-agbaghe usoro ntinyere ego a na Naịjirịa, kọwara na ọchịchị ala Naịjirịa ekpebiela ịhụ na enyere ndị na-adịghị ka ọ dị ha aka n'obodo a. Ndewonu, ọ otu a ka ọha anyị nọ n'aha mgbochi Somson Nwoke.
Ẹ kú kalẹ̀ o, ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wèyí ìròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Bọ́lájí Mátì ni oníròyìn. Aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Muhammadu Musa Bello ti gbé oríyìn fún àjọ tó ń ṣe tẹ̀léǹtẹ̀lé lórí àwọn ètò tí wọ́n fà kalẹ̀ lórí iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí wọ́n ń ṣe láti má fi àyè gba àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn tí wọ́n pè ní coronavirus lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Ó rọ̀ wọ́n bákan náà wípé kí wọ́n túbọ̀ tẹpá mọ́ iṣẹ́. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ṣùáìbù Ọ̀nàsẹ̀ Yakubu ròyìn wípé aláṣẹ Bello gbé oríyìn ọ̀hún lásìkò tó ṣe àbẹ̀wò àjọ ọ̀hún ní ọgbà àṣálẹ̀ l'Àbújá. Bákan náà ó ṣe àbẹ̀wò ilé ìwòsàn gbogbogbò tó ń bẹ ní Kàrú. Láti jẹ́ kí ohun gbogbo rọrùn fún àwọn ará ìlú, ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti fàyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn oníṣòwò kòṣeémánìí. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Mariam George Túbọ̀ ròyìn tó jáde lọ láti mọ bí nǹkan ṣe rí jábọ̀ wípé ọ̀pọ̀ tó ń ta ohun èlò oúnjẹ ń tẹ̀lé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n fà kalẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni àwọn ìsọ̀ egbògi. Ó sọ bákan náà wípé àwọn ènìyàn ń tẹ̀lé òfin ìjókòó sílé torí pé ìgboro ìlú Àbújá dá fírofíro. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fún àwọn aláìní ní 20,000 náírà fún ìtọ́jú ara wọn lásìkò yìí tí òfin de gbogbogbò mọ́lé látàrí àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn tí wọ́n pè ní coronavirus lédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Hawa Gemba ròyìn wípé aláṣẹ fún àbójútó ìrògbòdìyàn àti ìdàgbàsókè ètò afẹ́ Sadia Umar Faruk ló ṣiṣọ́ lójú ètò ọ̀hún níbi tí alága ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Kwali Danladi Chia ti gbé oríyìn fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ fún ìgbésẹ̀ tó gbé. Tó kì í dùn kó pọ̀ ṣíun ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí ìwòye ọ̀la òrùn rè la ó sùn.